Good morning, you YouTube peeps. It's January 4th, and this is my fourth time of being. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I mean, why do I want to do this? Why do I want to reveal who I am to any fuck? To my blessed soul friends. I don't know. I enjoy there's something electric about it, something live. I was gonna read you what I wrote today because it's I thought it was pretty good, but I just don't want to screw it up because of like I'm trying to struggle to figure out where I should read to next, and then I'm not like being able to play act the right tone. But I'll start here because I think it's important. Um, there are no boundary lines in my family. Daddy diddled Cherry and she him, and Mom knew. That's why it's not easy to let go of that fist clench. How could you? But I know the answer. Quote, I had the suitcases packed, $50 in the checking account, and Sookie, her mom, said absolutely not. So she stayed and ordered more Fisa Hex for the luxurious shower stall. Mom made the most of it, but her frustration was constantly discussed with her liberal Jewish New Orleans mom, who lived in L.A. Her stepdad shrink was a shrink to the stars. Frank Sinatra, Joey Fisher. Sookie's brother was Donna Reed's producer and husband. Dad grew up in the coyote roaming ridgetop of Beverly Hills in a giant white elephant four-story Spanish slap to with a tram down to the pool. I rode it. His parents were Cleveland trustees, always drunk. He was once a lawyer who politically struck out in Ohio. Dad was a promiscuous only child. Margaret Hamilton was a mean nanny, no kids in her pool, never. Dad's dad threw him in his pool, the deep end, drunk and laughing. Learn to swim, kid. Um, Dad would hang off the third-story railing of the house to bodybuild. He broke every ivory piano key with a hammer after that swim lesson, so his dad later embraced his troubled son and suggested they play together with his favorite toys. Ah. Then he smashes them with the same hammer. And I have the hammer. It's it's so weird. I mean, it's like I have this psychic ability of stuff, and I know it comes um, from my DNA, my inner code, or whatever you want to call it, that is my fucked up family. Like, I know that I can't drink alcohol. I don't. And it's been a long time. It's been, I don't know, 15 years. I mean, I can have a sip now and then and stuff, and I just know. Here's the thing, when I take a drink, I can feel like these little sleeping demons wake up and go, welcome. And that scares the fuck out of me. That's why I never did acid, because I knew that there's like a sleeping dragon that will. I had a recurring dream when I was a kid that there was this dragon that was in a glass case, and of course the glass case would break, and then the dragon would come alive, and I'd wake up all terrified. And I had a dream for till I was like 18 or so. And of course, the dragon finally got out of the case, and it wasn't a terrible thing. It was fine. So I've always thought of that kind of thing. It's like those are my inner demons that are um, my family connection. And my dad was a sociopath. I mean, he had sex with my sister for most of her life. I mean, they continued that tryst. Marcia and I were just absolutely disgusted with it in college because they were so creepy about it. Invited us to join. So anyway, my I don't want to go too much into the family stuff, but what I do want to say is that I grew up thinking that everyone else is not as important as me, and I deserve to get in line and be in front of all of them if there's a way in. It's creepy. And now I understand through really living with Maggie and Zach how fairness and equality and kindness are so much better than the narcissistic way. And that's where that's why I just thrive with her, because she knocks me down, man. When I need that, it's like the remember that battery dude, knock it off my chest. Well, that's my ego, and Maggie is really good at that, and I need that, and I appreciate it, and um, I really am working on my ego stuff, and it really helps to be a writer because I can do self analysis. There's so many things that I've figured out, and I really think it's from not just me, but there's more in me. Like there's this place that's where you're in there too, and that's where we meet, and that's why when you see somebody and it seems so familiar, of course it's familiar because you've seen them in other dimensions and in other walks, and we're just like a crisscross of dynamics, and that's the stuff that I want to talk about here because I just feel like that's my favorite thing to write is about the big what is all this, and where are we going, and I've got some really good answers. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.